Well, Niranjan, yes, I'll come to that history bit and politics bit a bit. But, just interesting bit, some presentation that was made here yesterday for the event. Ram Leela, as it is done in Trinidad and Tobago. Ram Leela as, some elements of Ramayana found in Egypt, in Suriname, in Tripura, in Iraq. These presentations have been made here by the administration just to show the global acceptability of Ram as an idea, as an ideal. Now, coming back to the politics part, Niranjan, the legal, which goes back to at least 1885, 1856, and the political, which is post-independence, they are intertwined. Social, religious, they are intertwined, but specifically because you asked about the political aspect of it, it was in 1984 that the VHP took up the Ram Temple movement from the Bairagi sadhus who were already contesting it in the court. And then in 1989, it was BJP that at its national executive meeting or council meeting in Palampur in Himachal Pradesh, made the first resolution on Ayodhya, adopted Ayodhya as an article of faith for the party to pursue, or accepted Hindutva as an agenda to pursue in 1989 when L.K. Advani took it up, and then of course he followed it up with that famous Rath Yatra, which incidentally was shepherded or designed by now Prime Minister Narendra Modi. At that time he was an aide to L.K. Advani when it started from Somnath and had to come to Ayodhya, but was stopped at the entrance of Bihar by the then Chief Minister of Bihar, Lalu Prasad Yadav. History has changed, political actors have changed. Narendra Modi, in the role of Prime Minister, would be inaugurating the construction activity of the temple, which has to be completed in 32 months, possibly less, as the construction committee tells us. BJP, of course, in the Palampur resolution talked about settling it outside court and keeping it a mass movement. It helped them because that's how the party grew from 2 seats in 1984 to 80 plus in the 1991 election, and then subsequently, of course, forming the NDA government briefly in 96 and then 98, and then, of course, complete majority. But I must say, of course, the 2014 complete majority did not come because of Ayodhya movement. It's interesting that the Prime Minister, both in the 2014 campaign and the 2019 campaign, did not make Ayodhya a campaign issue, an election or a stump issue. He did come close to the Ayodhya constituency, but not to the Ram Temple site. Perhaps his resolve that after 1991, then that he visited, he will only come to the temple when the temple construction begins. So in a way, that's a fruition of a personal resolve, perhaps for the Prime Minister also. There is a Congress party element also. Rahul Ishwar was talking about the historical aspect of it, going back to the Somnath temple, where under Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, the Congress party really cringed at getting involved in any manner, to the time when in the backdrop of Shahbano case in 1986, it was the Rajiv Gandhi government that allowed the gates of the disputed site to open for Hindu worship of the idol of Ram Lalla, and then of course allowed Shilanyas in 1989. Again, there was a Congress chief minister, and Rajiv Gandhi was the prime minister. Congress was in power in Uttar Pradesh. And then, of course, the demolition of the structure in 1992. Again, Congress was at the center. Yes, Niranjan, that's Baba Ramdev actually. He has come to pray at the Saryu River, and he had done that yesterday also. Before that, he said that he has just been to Hanuman Gadi temple, which is like a protocol before going to the Ram Lalla temple. You have to first go to the Hanuman Gadi and pray to Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, and then. So this is Baba Ramdev and other invitees who are going to be part of the Bhumi Pujan, and coming back to our discussion, because they are, I believe, having some fixed interviews. What is important is, Niranjan, I'll come back to that part of it in a bit. Yashpal can turn and then keep Baba Ramdev in the frame for a while as we are at the Saryu Ghat.
Abhishek, have to take a short break, my friend. Have to take a short break.
Coming back to the politics.
Sorry to interrupt you. Have to take a short break. I know you can go on and on and on and on. Have to take a short break. Have a compulsion. Vishal is also joining us. Vishal and Vinay joining us on the broadcast. Taking a short break, coming back with the live pictures and the commentary. Fantastic commentary there by Abhishek. We'll take a short break and come back. Stay tuned.